company around 2009. Hara's tragic suicide in 2019 was attributed to cyberbullying and pressure in the cutthroat K-pop industry. However, the exposé sources alleged that Hara had in fact been suffering severe mental health issues for years stemming from mistreatment during her trainee period at HYBE. They claimed she was subjected to extensive criticisms and harsh punishments from Bang Si Hyuk that permanently damaged her self-esteem and left lasting psychological scars. The sources alleged HYBE neglected to provide the support she desperately needed during her crisis. Shortly after this explosive exposé went live online across various media outlets, the backlash from furious netizens could not have been more severe. On Twitter, Facebook, and other platforms, the hashtags Bang Si Hyuk out and HYBE resign Bang Si Hyuk quickly began trending worldwide as thousands of comments poured in demanding Bang Si Hyuk step down from his position. Fans of BTS and other HYBE groups expressed outrage and heartbreak over the allegations of abuse against trainees. Comments like, "This man ruined so many lives," and "He doesn't deserve to reap the rewards of BTS's success after what he put them through," dominated social media. On YouTube, compilations of Bang Si Hyuk's past interviews touting his dedication to artist well-being and care for idols under his management took on a sinister new context. Users began furiously leaving dislikes and commenting in disbelief over his two-faced persona. However, as news of the exposé spread beyond just K-pop circles, the criticisms grew even harsher from a wider population upset over systemic issues in the Korean entertainment industry. Groups like Rebuild HYBE and Protect K-Idols organized online to advocate for trainee rights and fair treatment of artists. On message boards and forums, comments condemned the alleged mistreatment, verbally abusive culture, ruthlessly profit-driven policies, and lack of mental health support detailed in the report. Some particularly enraged posts dug up background details on Bang Si Hyuk's past career and personal life to paint a picture of hypocrisy. They highlighted how despite being a musical prodigy in his youth, Bang Si Hyuk struggled professionally for over a decade, but is now one of the richest men in Korea due to standing on the backs of disposable idol groups. Comments like, "While BTS built his empire with blood, sweat, and tears, HYBE takes 95% of the profits," racked up thousands of likes. Others took issue with his supposedly benevolent public image in light of the exposé, commenting, "Fake smile Si Hyuk doesn't care about his idols at all, just money, and always posed as a father figure, but behind closed doors treated them like objects, not humans." References to Bang Si Hyuk's private art collection and multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio amassed through HYBE's success stirred criticism that he was out of touch with the suffering he allegedly inflicted. The scandal grew so large it began making mainstream news headlines across Korea and other countries as well. Major newspapers published damning think pieces wondering how HYBE could continue under Bang Si Hyuk's leadership given the severity of the accusations. Legal experts weighed in on the exploitation and contract abuses described, suggesting potential grounds for lawsuits. Tabloids began running exposés of their own focused on Bang Si Hyuk's personal life and HYBE's string of past controversies in a new critical light. Amidst the increasing fury online, HYBE finally broke their silence by releasing an official statement denying all allegations and threatening defamation lawsuits against malicious commenters spreading misinformation to tarnish our reputation. However, this move backfired tremendously as it only enraged netizens further. Comments called the response evasive and self-serving, lacking any empathy or accountability. Hashtags urging fans to unfollow HYBE's social media in protest gained momentum. Several high-profile K-pop YouTubers and bloggers came forward with their own experiences at HYBE that collaborating some of the most concerning details. Their credibility only amplified public criticism and dissent grew stronger. Artists under other labels also spoke out anonymously about mistreatment across the industry as a whole. Powerful civic groups joined the activists' calls for increased protections and policies regarding trainee welfare and compensation transparency. Momentum appeared unstoppable as the hashtag Bang Si Hyuk out hashtag continued gaining global traction. With mounting outside pressure and declining optics internally, it seemed HYBE would have to take more substantive action. However, insiders alleged behind the scenes Bang Si Hyuk was doubling down and refusing to step aside. The company remained hesitant to directly fire or reprimand their founder for fear of further damaging backlash. Meanwhile, HYBE stocks sharply declined, costing millions amidst the scandal, putting financial pressure on top of the PR crisis. The boiling point came when a survey found Bang Si Hyuk had become the most disliked public figure in Korea overnight. Faced with no other choice, HYBE finally announced Bang Si Hyuk would be temporarily stepping back from his duties as chairman until a full independent investigation can be carried out. However, enraged antis were not appeased. Countering this was just a half measure to save face, and he still retained final say as CEO. Fans continued vowing to boycott all HYBE properties until Bang Si Hyuk resigns entirely. The issue showed no signs of fading as international headlines kept it dominating world news cycles. In a last-ditch effort at damage control, Bang Si Hyuk himself came forward to offer a public apology, acknowledging past mistakes but still stopping short of taking complete accountability or responsibility for specific allegations. He expressed hope the company could move forward in a positive direction with increased transparency and artist-first policies. However, his announcement was picked apart online as hollow PR spin devoid of sincerity or meaningful commitments to reform. Comments derided it as too little too late at this point of no return for his career and credibility. Ultimately, still unwilling to step down completely, Bang Si Hyuk's temporary stepping back lasted less than a month before HYBE announced he would be resuming duties due to completion of preliminary internal investigations finding no conclusive evidence of severe wrongdoings. This triggered a new explosive wave of rage from an already outraged public. Celebrities joined the boycott calls, questioning how any real change could occur under his continued stewardship. Media buzz stoked the heated debates on all sides of the issue. In the face of HYBE and Bang Si Hyuk's stubborn reluctance to fully sever ties, grassroots protests began organizing outside the company headquarters demanding his permanent resignation. Furious online hashtags trended globally for weeks on end, keeping the explosive scandal engulfed in constant publicity. Rumors swirled the situation was nearing a total schism, splitting HYBE fandoms between loyalists and dissenters. The mounting socioeconomic pressure and declines in stocks, sales, and public sentiment grew too enormous to ignore. After several more weeks of mounting chaos, HYBE leadership was ultimately left with no choice but to accept the inevitable. Bang Si Hyuk had become too toxic of a figurehead and liability to remain at the company's helm. In a somber public address, Bang Si Hyuk tearfully announced he would be officially stepping down from all managerial positions at HYBE to pursue other ventures, effective immediately. While stopping short of a full admission of fault, he expressed hope this decision could begin the process of restoring faith in the company and moving in a healthier new direction, respecting artist rights. The news triggered an explosive mix of emotions online. While some dissenters praised it as long overdue justice, others expressed deep lingering skepticism that HYBE culture could truly reform without a leadership purge. BTS fans in particular mourned the end of an era, but remained resolute the allegations demanded accountability and reform. Hashtags acknowledging both the end of an illustrious career but also the importance of standing up for mistreated idols trended for days. Legal reforms and independent inquiries were demanded to ensure such an exploitative system could not continue unchecked. In the months since Bang Si Hyuk's resignation, HYBE has indeed enacted various policy overhauls like increased transparency, stronger protections, and an ombudsman program for reporting issues confidentially. However, doubts linger whether these are just surface changes or indicative of deeper transformation. Multiple class action lawsuits have emerged from past trainees alleging psychological trauma, while subsidiaries face ongoing investigations. BTS themselves have grown more vocal about fair compensation and creative freedom. The scandal cemented Bang Si Hyuk as one of the most controversial figures in K-pop history, a visionary founder who built an empire but also left behind a complex, conflicting legacy. Only time will tell if HYBE can truly reform its culture without the domineering leadership implicated in enabling mistreatment for years. The explosive exposé changed the industry potentially for the better by empowering idols to speak out, but the lasting impacts are still unfolding. That wraps up my deep dive into one of the largest scandals to ever rock the K-pop world. I hope this summary helped bring you up to speed on the explosive allegations and online reactions that ultimately led to Bang Si Hyuk resigning from HYBE. Please share your own thoughts and perspectives on this developing story in the comments below. As always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates on all things K-pop. Thank you for watching.